There's an island nation in the South Pacific that doesn't make sense, a place where the water glows electric blue at night, where villages still operate without a single road, clock, or written law, yet disorder is almost non-existent, where people live on islands so remote that the nearest hospital is a 3-day boat ride away, but somehow they're among the happiest people on Earth. But here's what they don't show you in the travel brochures. Behind those pristine beaches and luxury resorts, there's a Fiji that tourists never see. A place with a dark tribal past that ended just 150 years ago, where ancient chiefs once wielded absolute power over life and death. Where to this day, ordinary people walk barefoot across burning stones, heated to over 400 degrees, and their feet emerge without a single burn. This is a country that sits on one of the most geologically active zones on the planet, surrounded by some of the deepest ocean trenches ever discovered. A nation of over 300 islands where only a third are inhabited, and the reasons why might surprise you. Where the culture is so deeply rooted in respect and tradition that a single mistake can exile you from your community forever. By the end of this video, you'll discover why Fiji is nothing like what you've been told, why life here operates by completely different rules, and why some secrets of these islands have never been fully explained. This is life in Fiji, and it's far stranger than paradise. The Republic of Fiji is an archipelago nation scattered across the South Pacific Ocean, consisting of more than 330 islands. Of these, only about 110 are permanently inhabited. The country covers a total land area of approximately 18,300 square kilometers, but its ocean territory spans over 1.3 million square kilometers. That's an area larger than France and Germany combined, mostly made up of open water. The capital city is Suva, located on the island of Viti Levu, which is the largest island in the archipelago. Suva serves as the political, economic, and cultural heart of the nation. But unlike most capital cities, Suva maintains a unique character. It's a place where government buildings stand beside traditional markets. Fiji's geography is nothing short of dramatic. The islands are volcanic in origin, part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, which explains the rugged mountainous terrain found on the larger islands. The landscape shifts dramatically across the archipelago. In some areas, you'll find dense tropical rainforests that have remained virtually untouched for thousands of years, home to species found nowhere else on the planet. In others, you'll discover mangrove forests that serve as natural barriers against the fierce cyclones that regularly batter these islands. And then there are the reefs. Fiji is known as the soft coral capital of the world, with underwater ecosystems so vibrant and diverse that marine biologists consider them among the most important in the entire Pacific Ocean. Tourism dominates Fiji's economy, contributing 40% of GDP and employing a quarter of the workforce. Close to 1 million visitors arrive annually, remarkable for a nation of just 900,000 people. Now we arrive at the phenomenon that has baffled scientists for over a century: the firewalking ceremony of the Sawau tribe from Bika Island. The tradition, called Vila Vila Revo, dates back at least 500 years. Legend says a warrior caught a spirit eel that promised firewalking power in exchange for freedom. From that day, the Sawau people possessed this ability. Just for you understand, human skin burns at just 70 degrees, but if you ask me how they do this, well, scientists offer incomplete explanations. The Leidenfrost effect creates brief insulation from vaporizing moisture, but only for fractions of a second, not the sustained contact observed. Fiji is a paradox, where the impossible becomes routine, where ancient wisdom meets modern struggles, and where happiness flourishes despite poverty. This is life in Fiji, a life that proves paradise isn't just a place, it's a perspective. And sometimes, understanding that perspective requires walking through fire. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe to the channel and comment below. What surprised you most? What destinations should we explore next? Until then, Bula, may you have the courage to walk through your own fires.